probably wonder what I'm doing. Just trying to educate people about the importance of organizational structure. What is organizational structure? Organizational structure is when you organize and format your business to where it's going to benefit you in the long run, right? Nothing that we do, we don't want it to be short-term. We want all long-term plays when it comes to structuring, really just with our LLC. So here's the thing, right? A lot of people say, well, I don't want to have multiple LLCs because I don't want to pay multiple taxes. And I tell people, well, if you have, the reason you're having multiple LLCs is because, one, your main LLC, the first LLC that you start, that LLC, we want that to have age, right? We want it to have age. We want it to have credit. We want it to have capital, okay? So this becomes your banking LLC, right? So this becomes your banking LLC. We're going to use this LLC to loan out money to these LLCs, right? And these LLCs are going to then go get the money, pay it back plus interest, right? So that's one play that we'll make. But then the second thing, from a tax standpoint, we can consolidate it into one tax return. But here's the other thing that we can do. The main thing is mitigating the risk when we have an LLC, when we have multiple LLCs. So for instance, let's say if I have a landscaping business, right? So we said landscaping. Now, one of these LLCs is going to be my equipment, right? So it's going to hold all the equipment inside the LLC, right? So this is the equipment LLC that's part of the landscaping. Then we have a service LLC that's going to provide all the services, right? Again, we got a banking LLC, that's the first one. And then we set up another LLC for miscellaneous purposes. All right, we don't know what exactly we're going to use that for, but we're going to have it just in case something happens. Maybe we use this LLC for our building, right? So we use this maybe just for the property that we may obtain, right? So you basically, what I'm saying is you're utilizing your LLC for a multitude of different purposes of why you want to set up yourself to ensure that you're successful, okay? Now, this is how, not saying, and again, here's the thing, not everybody can do this, right? This is a strategy that can be used to benefit you or it can be used to harm you, right? It depends on how you look at the situation, depending on what your financial situation is. Now, I don't recommend a strategy to everybody, but when I talk about it, it does sound great because it is great. But at the same time, do you have the financial responsibility in the business mindset to set up your LLCs to be structured how I'm trying to structure it, right? Because the biggest thing is a lot of people will go out and do this strategy, and then if it doesn't work, people have a lot of things to say about it. But at the end of the day, it's not about whether it's going to work or not. It's about how you work it, right? How you work it. Again, like I said before, do you have the financial capacity and the responsibility to do something like this? Because not everybody can do this strategy, right? We're setting ourselves up, one, to reduce or mitigate risk on the tax side, on the legal side, okay? If people make claims to us, it doesn't affect, because all of these LLCs are separate. They're separated, right? They have different bank accounts, different EINs, everything is separated. And if you can't manage that, again, whatever you mismanage, you lose, okay? Whatever you mismanage, you lose. So you have to be a good financial steward. You have to be a good financial steward and manager to manage these LLCs and the financial resources that you may obtain. When we talk about credit, when we talk about capital, all those things are very imperative when you're talking about doing this type of strategy. Well, with that being said, I will see y'all at the top, and that's it. We out.